It sounds like I'm a jet airplane and I'm taking off. What's going on, guys? Today is a very exciting special video because I'm going to be throwing this RoyTheBoy Supercharger on my Acura RSX. This is a Kraftwerks RoyTheBoy kit. This is the entire kit right here. I got the 120mm pulley for it, and it is a C30 94 RoyTheBoy Supercharger. And as far as I know, nobody has really put these on an RSX before. I see them all the time on the Civic Si. They make a Civic Si specific kit. This is more of a non-specific kit that comes in this kit from Kraftwerks. So yeah, I haven't really seen it. There's one guy, I forget his name. I'll try to put it in right here somewhere in the video. I will be mounting this kit in place of the AC compressor, which is right there. It goes right in there in front of the oil pan. So I've gone ahead, taken out the entire AC system. I'm sure no one wants to watch me do that, so I went ahead and did it off camera. And next I want to do a quick unboxing for you guys. Alright guys, so first and foremost, the obvious first part of the kit. Hello? The first part of the kit is the RoyTheBoy. I'll open this. So that is the compressor. So that's that. Before I get into the unboxing, I'll mention that I got a Mishimoto Universal intercooler. I believe these are 2.5-inch piping on either side. Like I said, it's just a universal one, so I'll have to fit that one up. All right, now this is the box it came in. I've kind of opened it already, so it's going to be a little bit different for you guys, but comes with the GOT Boost license plate frame. Very important. This actually adds an extra 50 horsepower along with each sticker. Can't forget that part. Let me open this guy for you. So this is the oil reservoir. This is the in, out, or either, I forget how it goes, but then you have the filler cap with the little dipstick. These are little mounting things for the oil cooler, which I will show you guys in a second. So I'm gonna hold on to that. This is the oil filter. So this goes somewhere along the oil lines. I believe this is for the oil reservoir. Not sure what this thing is. This is a oil filter mount. Some fittings for the oil lines. So those go on the reservoir and stuff, and then some little clamps for the oil lines. Here we have the 120mm pulley. Let me open it up. So yes, the 120mm pulley. This is good on this kit for, I believe, under 9 pounds. I'm just guessing because, like I said, no one really runs this kit on the RSX. The mounting hardware for it. These are bolts for things that I don't really know. I'm guessing they're for the Supercharger mounting kit, which is these 3 parts. So this one, the actual Supercharger goes on like that. And I believe the other 2 are kind of like supporting, like they'll go off some other kind of way. We have a Kraftwerks supercharged, pretty cool emblem. So same idea as the stickers and stuff and the license plate. I mean, this has to be at least 200 horsepower adder. Oh my god, my knees are killing me. Okay, now onto the main box. I think these are 5 and 5 horsepower stickers. Yeah, there's like a crush washer and 2 fittings that go on the oil feed and oil in and out. RoyTheBoy oil. We have some lines. These are for the oil. This is the instructions, warranty and stuff. Everything you need to know about RoyTheBoy kits. So normally they go up where the power steering is. These don't come with the kit, but these are the spark plugs I'm going to be running. The part number is BKR8EIX. Oil cooler. So this has to mount somewhere in the front here. they like go through this and then go through, you know, you can put them through like a radiator, and they make it so it can sit, it can float anywhere you want on like a radiator. Instruction guide or you know, info about the supercharger itself from the Rotrex, the manufacturer of the supercharger. Yeah, so the only real thing that I'm missing is a blow-off valve. I really don't like the noise of like the psh, like it just sounds ridiculous. It sounds like your car is like a freaking 747 jet, like about to take off, it hitting afterburner and stuff. So a little bit of noise is fine. This is what the supercharger bracket looks like when you put it together with the bolts that come with it. And this is going to mount with these two and these two on the stock AC compressor location. The pulley goes onto, obviously, the supercharger, like so. So next thing we got to do, I went ahead and took these little caps off, and I have to put the fittings onto the supercharger. So I'm going to do those real quick. All right, so that's all sorted. Now I'm going to put this in the car. All right, guys, if anyone is going to try this install, you have to shave down the bracket like so for the charge pipe to be able, or for the charging side of it if you're going to clock it at 0. Also, you have to shave the bottom of the bracket so that it doesn't hit the subframe. I did it just enough to where I still have the good mounting holes. Okay, so currently this is how the car is looking. I have everything put back together, have the radiator back in there. So in order to do this install, I had to delete the, so you obviously have to delete the compressor and the bracket, but I also had to delete the AC fan, so I don't have the condenser fan there. The supercharger is pretty simple. It bolts right up, and then you just put the pulley on. Now the oil in line goes behind the radiator all the way back. I have it routed on the side of the transmission and then into the bottom of the oil reservoir. Oil out comes from around the radiator to the oil cooler, and then the other line goes kind of behind the bumper brace here, and then through the other side here. Everything is kind of on the same plane. Nothing is too above one another. The canister is supposed to be the lowest point. Okay, so now I gotta put in some of the oil. Okay, change of plans. I just took off the feed hose for the oil filter, for the oil, what is that called? Oil cooler. Now we have to pressurize this, and then things will happen. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna try. Spillage. Oh, it's going everywhere. There's oil all throughout the whole thing, so I think it's safe to start. And I pushed all the air out too because it went all over the floor. Okay, so I found a way that I was able to pressurize the system the correct way through the canister, and then also I had to change belts. Now it's safe to start the car, and then I'm going to watch this to see if oil's flowing through the supercharger. Okay, so the supercharger is working. It's really loud, blowing air out of there. I'm supposed to check to make sure this is flowing. Alright guys, I'm taking the car for a spin right now. Wow, that's loud. That's really loud. Wow, that sounds crazy. Obviously I don't have any piping hooked up. It sounds like I'm a jet airplane and I'm taking off. It sounds crazy, guys. I hope this is coming through. Okay, so it is now a couple days later and I'm working on the piping. I'm at a buddy's house, that's why everything looks weird. He has some cool tools and stuff, so he's helping me out. Basically, right now I am using like a crimper tool, and I saw that there's this really cool method for like doing like a bead roll like this. And I'm basically just putting the crimper here, like so. And then the hammer makes it easier. That way I don't have to strain myself every single time. And then just move it over a little. If I could hit the crimpers, that would be nice. And then yeah, you basically just do that the whole way around. I tried welding on a bead. I kind of failed because I didn't wipe this thing down. So basically I wasn't getting good contact, so. All right, now looks pretty good. All right, that's another one done. Here's a comparison. Here's the one I did. Oh, I need to bend that a little bit. And then this is like an actual bead roller. Not too bad. Gets the job done. Also, here's the blow-off valve I went with. It's a Turbo Smart 34mm plumb back. All right, guys, so here's the game plan. I'm using my InGen cold air intake. This is a pipe that I'm going to be welding on for the Turbo Smart Compact. This is getting closed, and this is going to be my intake air temperature sensor bung, just like so. Guys, I did possibly the ugliest job welding this ever because it's like two different aluminums and they don't want to weld, but this is the finished product. That is the welded on bung for the intake air temperature sensor. Unfortunately, I melted my carb sticker, but oh well, everything's ready to go. Alright guys, Roy from the future here. I just wanted to show you guys the setup before you see me driving around and stuff, because I didn't get a chance to, because honestly I was just doing like hours and hours of custom fab. And it was kind of hard to, you know, grab the camera and film and stuff. So it's kind of hard to see, but in here you can see the piping. So this is a 2 to 2.5 inch 90. Then it goes to a straight pipe, aluminum pipe. That goes down. Obviously this is coming straight out of the RoyTheBoy, by the way. I had to like bend the radiator and stuff too also, so. So this is another 90. This is a 2.5 to 2.5. This is the Mishimoto 2.5 inch. So then it goes through the Mishimoto, the intercooler. This is a 45 degree 2.5 to 2.5. And then we have another straight pipe. I had to cut and reinforce my splitter brackets and stuff so that I had room. And then lastly we have a, well not lastly, I lied, 45 2.5 to 3 inch. And then as you guys saw, I repurposed my InGen cold air, so that's what this is. Mounts up to the normal position still, just how it normally is, like so. And we go up. Now you can see the intake air temperature sensor with all that RTB all over it, kind of messy. The thing I welded up shut, the vacuum hose thing. Then we have a pipe that's been welded on for the coupler that goes to my Turbo Smart 34mm compact plumb back. And then I have a vacuum hose to operate the blow-off valve. So that's where the blow-off comes out straight up. Yeah, that's the setup right now. It doesn't seem to be like there's any leaks anywhere. Yeah, I just gotta throw the bumper back on and it's ready to go. Also, huge shout out to Bert, my buddy Bert. I'll put his Instagram. He helped a lot. He let me use his welder. He welded for me. He's a really awesome guy. Lets me use his tools and stuff. Shout out to him. Shout out to Davin also. Huge shout out to Yosh Tuned. I'm gonna put his Instagram right here. He is basically sponsoring the build. He is tuning my car for me, so huge shout out to him. That's super cool. He's doing an e-tune all the way from Texas, and just the base map already feels really good.
1 hour later.
Alright guys, literally first drive. What the hell, it already feels way faster. Guys, this thing is nuts. What the hell? This thing is fast. It's not even in VTEC. It's crazy. What the hell? The blow-off valve sounds crazy. What, dude, this, I'm so happy. This thing is crazy. What is happening? I'm so in love. The fucking limiter? Yeah. Oh, what happened? Dude, and the blow-off valve? It's crazy. I love the blow-off valve. Figure this isn't even like 60% power. I don't know why it keeps disconnecting either.